Alrighty, let's get started back on this quilt again. So now what we want to do is start working on our back. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure this, which it is like 8 inches. Now we want to add 2 inches on this side and 2 inches on this side, which will be 12. So what we need to do for our backing is we need to cut each one of them 12 inches. So we need 7 of these. So I'm going to get started and we're going to cut out 7 of these. And hopefully we got enough with just this one sheet. But if not, we need to fix everything now to make sure that we do have enough. So I'll be back after I get all these cut down. Okay, we have to use the fitted sheet also. We just need one more. So what I have done is I have cut off all the elastic and I cut open the corners so that I can have a flat, so it would be flat. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up to where I can use it, and then I'm going to bring this up so that we got all that. We'll use this end down here. So what I'm going to do, turn my mat over, put it on a line so we can get this as level as we possibly can. And then I'm going to put it on another line. Make sure I go past. Well, let's see. We want to go down in here. Right there's our split. So we're going to go right about in here. And then we got something kind of level to start with. We can use this on something else. Alrighty, now we're going to go 12 over on this one. Find my chalk. And that way all of them are the same. And we can continue on. Now that we've got that, now we've got to do the batting. So we'll be back when I find the batting. Alright, we found our batting. Now we know that this right here is 8 inches. So we need to go 1 inch on each side, which will be, let's see, 9 inches. Now it'll be 10 inches. We got 1 inch over here. So we need 10 inches for the batting. So, well, let's get started on that. So we're going to go right here in the corner. 10. This chalk is not going to work. We've got to go with something different. Alrighty. There we go. Yep, that'll work. So we're going to go down. There we go. And we're going to cut down. We need 7 of these. So, I'm going to get busy and I'm going to get this done. Because 7 of these. So I'll be back when I get done with that. Okay. Now that we've got this laid out, we've got our backing in the back, our backing, our batting, and then our quilt top. So now what we need to do is we need to line out right here on the side, on both sides, 1.5 inches into it, on both sides of it. So, because this is going to give us a room to quilt it together, or to put them together. So, and then what I'm doing is I am pinning them down. I don't feel good today. I'm sick. Every other one, I'm pinning them down so that right on this side, because we're not going to use this side right now. Alright, now we have to come up with something that we could put right here in the middle to sandwich them together and do the free motion. So I've got to get busy and think of what I want in there. Alrighty, I'm going to make me a template to go for this right here. So what I'm going to do is I know that right in here is 4 inches. So I'm going to go 2 inches into this one. And I'm going to mark it down like this. And then, oh, I thought I had my scissors out. Alright. So now I'm going to cut down 2 inches. So I'll make it 4 inches. Now then, I want to make it, probably about, let's go with 6 inches here. Now, what I want to do is I want to get me my, nope. Okay, let's just play her by ear then. We're going to cut her in half. And I'm going to go around like this. And now I'm going to go inside. And I'm going to go on the, cut it just about the same as I can. Okay. Well, I want it thicker than that. But that's what I'm thinking about putting down through here. All the way down. So I need to thicken that up in the middle there. So now then, I'm going to transfer it onto this, so that it'll be stiffer. I want to remember that I want to make this in here different. So now I'm going to put me some pins in here to make it. There we go. Now we're going to draw it out. We have to cut it better than we're drawing it. Now right in here I want it different. So let's see if I can kind of cut this right here a little bit different. Yeah, that's more like it. So now I'm going to pin that one down. We'll get it from the side here. Like that. Now we can get that one out of the way. And then we'll draw this one. Alrighty then. I'll be back when I get it cut out. Alrighty. Now that we have got our template made, now what we're going to do is we're going to start right here. And we're going to just outline them all. And we're going to do this all the way down. I don't know if I want to do it this way or this way. Which one would I like it better? Don't know, I might like that better. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. As long as we stay within these two lines, we'll be alright. So I'm going to get busy, and I'm going to do all these right here the same old way. And then we'll be back with the sewing machine. Alright, we have got one of these done, and now we're going to take it to the sewing machine, and we're going to sew all these right here down. And I'm hoping the way I've got it, it will get all of it. And I don't have to worry about going back and getting those pieces. But I'm not going to, the free motion, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use the, what do you call it? Here it is. Well, where's the name of it at? Walking foot. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get started on it and see what happens. Try to explain it to you. I started here, and I went all the way down. Alright, and then I turned right here, and then I went all the way back, and I came back to here. Now I'm going to start right here in this one, and I'm going to go all the way around it. So we're going to make one pass up, then one pass down, then another pass down, and another pass up. I hope that helps, but the next one I do, I'll show you, but it'll be in fast motion. Ha ha ha. Here turned out to be pretty good. I may not be on the lines, but it still looks really good. So now, I'm going to show you how I did it. Alright, first thing I want to do is find me one spot, and then I get started. And we take our time. Alrighty, I'm back at where I began at. So I'm going to stop right there. And it took me 6 minutes. Okay, I'm going to pick up my thread knot, and I'm going to stick it right here in the next, turn it around to start the next one. Let me see, on there, fly in. See here. I'm going to start on the, I'm doing it, and I'm going to come right back to there. So, here we go. Alrighty, I am right down here at the end, and all I'm going to do is just come down here, pivot, and keep going on. Nope. There's a knock there, so let's keep on going with it. Then I came back to the very beginning where I started at. Alrighty, I have the first panels put together. Can you see them? Oh boy, ain't they pretty. And this is the way the back looks. Right here. I think that looks good. So, now I had to go back and re-stitch right in here. And that was, I lost my bobbin right in here. So, that's all that is. But that's okay, it'll come all out. Anyway, well, now then, let me get you stabilized up there, and I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, what we want to do is we want to turn this one over this way. So I'm going to continue to work on just one piece till I get them done. Alright, we want to take this one and we want to turn it, the fiber feel and the back, and pin it down, all the way down, like this. Alrighty. Now, let's just say I've got it all pinned down. Now that we want to get another one, but we have done the same way. It is the one that it goes the next one down, because we have our colors. You see how this one has a blue one and this one don't. So that's what we need. So pull this back up here so I can work on it. So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to put it over on top of this one, like this, and we're going to line each one of these up, and we're going to pin it. Line each one of them, and pin them down. And then, when we get all these right here pinned down, we want to just sew down this one right here. So whenever I get that done, then I'll be back to show you what else we need to do. Okay, after we get this right here sewed, we want to turn it over and we'll make sure that we got all of it, just in case something might have happened or anything, because we cannot go back and fix it. So now that we have got it all down and all, we need to take all these pins back out. So let me get my pin thing. And we're going to start taking all these pins out. Alrighty, now that we have gotten all the pins out, we want to take either this one or this one on the body. Either one, it doesn't make no difference. And we want to start trimming it down all the way, because we don't need a 2-layer batting here. Alright, after we get the batting, and we want to make sure you don't cut into your quilt there. We want to lay one down like this, lay it flat. We want to take the other one, we want to lay it down flat, and if you need to, you can also fold it in half to get it out of the way. Either way. If it'll lay flat, lay it flat. If it won't, fold it. But you don't want to cut it down. You want to leave it like it is, so you've got all your material to cover everything you need. And you want to make sure that this right here is spread out right here in the middle, and don't let it bunch up like that, because you don't want that. Okay, then you want to turn that, Now you want to take this one, turn it in half, and lay it over and pin it down. And you want to do it all the way down. And try to keep it all just as flat and looking pretty as you can. And you want to do it all the way down. So when I get that done, then we'll be back. Okay, now that we have all of it done all the way down, we've folded it and put our batting and all in there. The next thing we want to do is we want to sew right down in here and to hold this down. But make sure that it's all flat and not all bunched up and everything. Make sure it looks good. See how it's looking good? I think it looks good. And I can't expect every line to hit up just the same old way every time. So now I'm going to get her on the sewing machine and we're going to go for it. Okay, here we have the back and what it looks like. And here is the front. So here we're going to take a fly. See here? So it looks pretty good. Now all these marks will come out. But now you see why come we wanted such a long mark here. You know, why we wanted such a big thing right here. So let's continue on until we get it all done. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got one more panel to put on, and then I'll be done. But we have all this right here. We still got to straighten out. So when we get the next panel on, then we'll straighten all those out. But I just wanted to let you see how it's going and seeing that it is going with the grain and it's looking good. I'm really happy with it. And if you do this quilt, I think you'll be happy with it too. My last one, I want to show you. Right here, it didn't take. So this is the reason why I tell you, you got to check it to make sure that they all take. And all of them has been doing fine. And I thought to myself, no, I'm not going to check it. But no, I better, because just as soon as I do, I'll be wrong. And I was most definitely wrong. So see, that's the reason why I said check them. So now I'm going to fix that one up. Alrighty, we have got them all sewed on. Now we need to level these up. And the best way that I could figure out how to do that is to fold them in half like this. That's what I'm going to try to do. Fold it in half. Oh, wish I had another person. Alright. Try to get it all leveled out here. All the way down. Okay. Oh. Alrighty. Now then. Let's see about up here. It's not wanting to lay right. Okay. So, if none of these are straight at all, so what I want to do is try to find the smallest one, which is this one. This one. Yep. That I can find. So now I'm going to take my marker. And I'm going to go across from each one and trying to level it up. And if this is not right and I'm not happy with it, then I'll go back with a drawing board with a different color. So, here we go with this one now. Make sure it's all aligned. And mark it. don't know if you can see how much that this is going off right here. But, okay, let's see what it looks like. Well, yes, I think that would work. I don't know if you can see it or not. Sorry about the turnaround, but that's the best I can go with it. See how it goes wide along? Alrighty, so I'm going to do the other side. Okay, from the head down here, I've got it level. Now we have got to figure out what we're going to put on the sides here, and we need some more here. So we're going to pull out our scraps and see what we can do to make it look good. I wanted to address this. See how that one is? See how that one is? See how that one is? And that, oh, wait a minute, that's the corner. Okay, so I don't think that's too bad. So let's look at the other side of it. If I can get it up here. And we got that one now, and that one, and then that one. It just faded away. So, but we still got to figure out our corners and all, our binding. So, we're going to get ready, and we're going to do that. Alrighty, I'm going to have fun with this one, I think. I have taken all the scrap pieces, and I put them in here. And I separated them where they're not together, most of them. I'm still finding a few that's still stuck together. But I've been playing with them and just wallowing them around and shaking them up and changing them around. So this is what I'm going to do for the borders. Is we got two different sizes. We have a longer one. And that's pretty well much a long one too. But I'm going to start sewing them together like this. Now we have some in here that are really long, that are longer. Like that one right there is longer. And I want to take and sew them together like this to put on the very top of the quilt. And I think it will turn out really pretty with just, you know, they're just random, going to be random all the way around and all. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get busy with that, and we're going to start sewing in. Getting them in two stacks, the longer ones, and then the different size ones. There's these right here, see how they're not. But when I go to sew them, I want to make sure that every one, I sew it on one end. I don't want it sewed like right here, and then get this other one out here, and like that. I want to make sure that they're all on the same end so we can trim all this off. So I'm going to start putting these right here together because I hope that's enough to do the top, and that's what we want to work on first. I have one of these. If you notice, I got the quilt underneath it, and we could scoot that one over that way, and it will go all the way down into the dark, and I still have some left over. So we want one more of these to go at the foot, one at the head and one at the foot. And then I'm still working on the sides too, but I got that one done, so we're going to get one more. Hey, are we ready to get this quilt done? Yes. Alright, now I got one of my biggest ones here, and I'm going to lay it flat on top. It goes from corner all the way down. We have a little bit hanging over, so we're doing good there. Now, I have a backing that we are going to lay down, and it's like a mile long. So we can trim that one down. And then I have a batting that we want to put down. So now what we want to do is level this up, and we want to swing this underneath it. Don't worry, we'll get it all leveled out here. So I'm down here in the corner. You probably can't see me, but I'm going to start right here in the corner, and I am going to start pinning it down. And all the layers, pin them down. And then I'm going to take it to the sewing machine after I change my pressure foot again. And we are going to sew this down like this. Because it looks like we're getting closer and closer to the end of it. I hate to see a quilt done. That means that I have to think of another one to do. But then I can't wait to start on it. Then I can't wait to get it done. I mean, it's like fun and games to me. I wonder if y'all feel that way. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel. Because I like doing it and seeing how it's going to turn out and going through the problems that I go through. I hit a lot of them, I tell you I do. But that's okay. That's all in the game of doing it. Have fun. So I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to sew this down. And then, when I get this one done, then we'll be back to see what else we're going to do to this quilt to see what to finish it up. So I'll be back. We have that done. Now I have it laid out, the back, I have that, the fiber feel, and then that. And I like the way that it overhangs, and I think it looks good. But this is what we're going to do next. We're going to go right here. We'll make sure we pull everything up, and everything is flat, and we're going to pin it. Okay? All the way down. Because we want to make sure all of it is right. Okay? And then right here, I'm going to put a seam right down the whole way. But first, I got to go through and make sure it's all pulled up there. So, when I get that done, then we'll be back and I'll show you what I want to do next. Alrighty. Now that we have that done, this is what I want to do next. I want to take this at the top, I want to turn it like this, and then I want to turn it again down to where the batting is. So let's see if I can do it better this way. Make sure this is like this. Turn this like this. And I want to put it where the batting is. Because if the batting, we got to make sure the top of the batting is secure. So, and I'm pretty sure we can do that. It ain't going to be no problem. So that's our next step. So, I'll see you when I get done with that. We have got that done. And it looks pretty good. Pretty good. See how the back looks? Looks good. So, we want to do the other side the same way. But now these sides here, we have to do them different. Because if we don't, we'll have batting showing at all four corners. And we don't want that. So, when I get the other one done, then I'll be back and show you how to do these sides over here. Okay, it is time to trim the corners. Trim the sides here. So, what I'm going to do is just start cutting down the sides here and all. So that we can get started on our sides. Because we want to get them done. girl I'm going to give this quilt to is going to be here Sunday. And today is Friday. So I want to get the rest of it done, so I don't have to worry about it no more and all. And wash it and have everything ready for and all. So, alright, we have this one trimmed down. Now what we're going to do is put on the sides. So, now, with the sides, we want to make sure that we go over right here at the corners. We want to go over on them. So here is our back. We're going to lay it down flat. We're going to put it on the same way. Okay, there that is, like that. Well, let's get you down there. Okay, so now we're going to turn this over like this on the back. And we're going to do it the same way we did the front. And I have lost the other part to it. Oh no. Okay. I got to look for it. Oh, I don't need this. Okay, I'll be back when I find it. And well, I'm just going to go ahead and do it the same way. And then when I get to the corners, I'll show you. Okay, here is the corner, and it is done. Now what I did was I folded it over like I did this one. Like that. And then I sewed it from here down this way and then out this way. So that's the way that it looks. So let's do this one now. So let me kind of get it out here. Now I'm going to cut some of it down, so we don't need all that bulk in there. So we're just going to fold this down like this, and then we're going to fold it even with the side here. Then we're going to put some pins in it. That. Now the secret is we want to make sure we ain't got nothing on these right here. That none of this is sticking out. We want to make sure that it's up in there. And if we have to put a pin on it, put a pin on it to start it out. Like that. Now, I'll go to the machine and I'll show you how I'm doing it. Alrighty. So, what I'm doing is I'm starting at the very tip top, right here, and I got nowhere to put my pin. Got it. We want to make sure that we get the side, we get right here to the corner, we pick it up, and we pivot it this way. Now we want to make sure we got all this stuff underneath it. Oh, got to put my pressure foot down. And then we're going across. Alright. I got to have some alcohol pucky here. Then I'm getting right here in the corner, and then I'm pivoting it back this way. And then we are done. So you see how the back looks, and then there's how the front looks. So I'm going to finish it up, and then I'll show you what it looks like.